Yes, yes, yes. What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Hotspur Cave. You know who it is, it's me, Jay, and I'm joined with my two good friends, Mike's and Touchline Facts. We got a bit of footy talk today. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit less depressing because we're the Mud Brothers right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're all in the mud. We're all drowning. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is where it is, people. So listen, smash a like on your way in. Make sure you sub to both the guys. Their links are like in the chat. Yeah, like right there. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you sub to both the guys. Boys, Mike's touchline. What you saying, man?
Yeah,
Nothing,
man, all
man.
good, man. All good, man. Good to be on the channel, man. Shout out Touchline, shout out yourself, shout out the chat, man. It's good to be on.
Come on, and big up George for the raid, man. Big up
Big
George
up,
for the raid
George.
each and every time, man. Big up D-Rag guys, bro. Touchline, we say, my guy.
Nothing, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Got a busy day today. Then we've got the FA Cup at 8 o'clock. Going to be an easy win. Certain clubs, my club actually knows how to win cup competitions. Do you get what I'm saying? So, looking
I
forward to
hear
it.
it. I hear it. Listen. I don't want to hear nothing in it. I don't want to hear nothing because your club is in the mud as well, bro. Listen, you just
Yeah,
got
but there's
slapped on
different
your back.
types of mud in it. Like there's mud that's just mud, and there's mud that's got all pig shit, horse shit, and it's like you're so deep in it, you're suffocating in it. Like you can't get out of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas my mud is like I'm just like knees deep in. Like someone's dragging me out anyways soon. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'll be back. I'll be back at the top in no time. Don't you worry about that, pal. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm still celebrating things, FA Cup, League Cup. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm probably going to win the Europa League this season. You know
You
what I mean?
think you're gonna? All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You think you're
Mm.
gonna win the Europa League? What makes you think that,
Yeah.
bro? What makes you think you're gonna win the
Well, who's
Europa
a
League?
better team than Man United in the Europa League? With
It's
actual
not about
heritage,
who.
by the way. With actual heritage, by the way. I don't want to hear none of this. You're gonna Spurs you could say they're a better team than Man United, but they ain't gonna win anything, are they? They're Spurs. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're not the only team in the competition. You got Lazio. You get
Lazio
me?
are a decent team. Galatasaray a decent team.
What about
Yeah,
Porto?
Other than that,
Porto as well.
Porto shit. Porto shit. They're awful. Did they even get top 8? I think they got like 15th or something, didn't they? Something
Oh, yeah,
like
they're
that.
facing Roma in the qualifiers. They're facing Roma,
Exactly.
so it's even more
They're
Roma
facing
difficult.
Roma,
again. That's
yeah.
another team that could. You
The
get
only
me?
teams
Roma.
I fear, they fear me. Are Lazio,
People smash the
Galatasaray.
lights up. Smash the lights up as well.
Yeah, Galatasaray, Lazio, and Bilbao.
Sociedad?
Nah.
Sociedad.
Sociedad a
Nah.
decent team, but nah.
The Spanish teams
Yeah, but
in Europe, man, they give English teams problems, man. Like, it's not even just about like the history of how good teams do in this. It's just about who's better on the day, man. Like, it could be one of you lot. It could be one of you lot that actually like gets the semi final or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if Man United won it, but because the quality of the Europa League has probably been the worst it's been the past 5 years. Let's be real. Like, the quality of the Europa League was on the rise for a bit, and if you look at the teams now, none of them are really like you can't really call it. You can't really call it. Like, it's mad, even with Ten Hag and Amorim the way he's doing right now, Man United's still unbeaten. Like, are Tottenham unbeaten as well?
Only team in the top 5 leagues that
we
are
lost to
unbeaten.
Galatasaray.
Yeah,
Oh, he
they
lost
lost
to
to Galatasaray.
Shit.
Even Chelsea lost in the Conference League. You know what I mean? So we're the only team unbeaten in the top 5 leagues in the
You're
Europa.
shameless though. But hey, but your Premier League form though, your Premier League form.
Yeah, but
Come on. Hey, big up George, man. Come
Big
on,
up,
my
George.
guy. Come on, my guy. Big up, man.
listen, you know what I mean? Listen,
chat to me sometime.
it's just what it is, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? For some reason, we can't seem to win 2 games in a row. We haven't won 2 games in a row in the league all season. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. We just win one week, and then the next week, bookies slap load of money on us losing next week. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we can't seem to win back-to-back games. He seems to have some weird bipolar thing with his teams because he never wants to play the same team back-to-back. And then one week he was sitting there dropping Garnacho and Højlund. Next week he plays them, or next week he fucking plays Xerxes. Xerxes drops good, had a decent game against Southampton. Played him against Brighton. He's now put fucking Mainu in the 10, and then 3 days later puts Mainu as a false 9. He's a fucking Mainu. Yeah, is like a 19-year-old mid. A geezer who's played mid. Oh yeah, he played striker in the academy. Yeah, but Do you get what I'm saying? Like, who even thought that, bro? The geezer's on a chocolate digestive fucking diet. Like, he's not going to exactly be good against Lacroix, is he? Do you get what I'm saying? Have you seen the size of Lacroix? Big Man United losing. Listen, you worry about Feyenoord, mate, and Leverkusen. Leverkusen.
Hey, Zia, I'll drop you the link if you wanna jump on, Zia. I'll drop you the link. Jump on, bro. You get me? Man, that Zia, the Bayern fan. You get me? He's on top of the world right now. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't chat to Bayern. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
They want company out though.
Then he'll have Madrid in the quarters, mate, and they get it done. So
they want company out.
Yeah, they want company out still. Yeah, company's not doing a great job. Yeah, they're not doing like they're still like losing to like Feyenoord and them, man.
Nah, never. Apparently, Teddy Sheringham's diet was awful.
Yeah, I'm not saying his diet makes him a bad footballer. I'm just saying, why would you put him up front? Like, he's up against Lacroix, who's a machine. Do you get what I'm saying? Look at the size of Lacroix, about 6'4", and he's built like Hercules. Yeah, built like the Rock. Do you get what I'm saying? You play your first ever game at false 9, and then you put him at false 9, right? And you've got 2 10s. So what's the point?
Can we all agree that Højlund is the worst striker in the Premier League?
Definitely. That
Like,
man's not even a footballer, bro.
Can you name a worse striker than him?
Like, he's a local nitty. He's just a local nitty. Like, I can't lie. He's a local nitty. I see it.
Listen, bro. He's Dolph Ziggler, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? He's Dolph Ziggler in a United top.
Nah, that's bad.
I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world.
Pick up Elijah. Is Havertz first in it?
Havertz is still better. That's what it says a lot about Højlund.
Probably is. Havertz can at least do something with his size. Like, he can at least hold the ball up at times.
Yeah,
and I think Havertz a better finisher.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. And that's saying.
To be fair, Højlund's finishing isn't that bad. He just never gets into positions. His positioning's bad. You can't ever make the same type of runs.
Nah, man,
he's too busy trying to wide on the centre backs, bro. He's too busy trying to wide on the centre backs like it's colourful.
Exactly. Can you grind on me? Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, legit, he looks like old school Bazinga from the side, man. That's what he is, man.
He looks like Jake Paul after the roids, mate. Do you get what I'm saying?
Legit, yeah. He's got Jake Paul's jawline, bro. Like he's eating humans.
He's like shots on target. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
No, he looks like he eats humans, though. He looks like a proper cannibal. Like, legitimately.
Yeah.
Like, the guy ain't got no first touch. He ain't got nothing, bro. He ain't got the movement of a striker. He just backs into the centre backs and then gets wrestled off. And he focuses more on the target man or the centre back than the actual ball itself. He doesn't follow it up. That's what Højlund is.
But he ain't the only problem at United, though.
No,
like,
of course
not. Let's be real, man. Like, when teams play United, they just walk through you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told you. You see the way my team's like a shopping centre. We just get strolled through. You get me? Nice day out. Just take the kids, go on a stroll. Do you get me? That is exactly like Man United's midfield, bro. And we can all agree. We can all sit here and agree, bro. You get me? Casemiro, he's got his eye on that Saudi bag, bro. He's got his eye on that Saudi money. He's just ready.
Well, listen, you lot can take him. You need some winners at your club. So if 40 million in his
Hey, listen. You know what? I would take Casemiro at my club. I would absolutely take
but him trying to play that Ange type of football. Oh my gosh. With his granddad legs. Oh my gosh.
Ange needs to leave, but we'll get onto that. You know what I'm saying? We'll get onto that. We will get onto that. Trust me, fam. If anyone saw my stream last night, you know it was a very crazy one. It was a crazy one. I was very angry. But you know what? Stepping away from United for a sec. All you Arsenal fans that are talking shit to me, right? Have some shame. Have some fucking shame. You've got more important things to worry about, bro. Like you said, you've got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Worry about your title going away because you're celebrating Liverpool slapping us. They didn't get out of first gear and slapped us, and you got to beat them to a title, mate. So I don't know what you're happy for. I really don't know what you're happy for. Did you not watch the Newcastle game?
Of course. These men are trying to deflect the whole fucking narrative.
There was no pressure. Oh, do you know what? We're too big for that trophy anyway. Do you know what I mean? We've got bigger fish to fry. We'll go back to Dubai. These lot think, Dubai is like some mystic meg, mate. And they go to Dubai and they drink some potions and all of a sudden it recharges their batteries. And, they're going to come out like a new man. Like, oh, I went to Dubai and found myself and became a new man. Do you get what I'm saying? I found love, I found peace, and now I'm going to be ready to win the titles. Yeah, man. No, mate. You're going to go to Dubai. Yeah, you're going to go to Dubai and you're going to come out and they think, because last season it obviously helped them, apparently helped them. You know what I mean? I think it just coincided with the fact that they clicked into gear second half of the season. Yeah. And they think they're going to turn into, even if they win, how many games are left? 15 games are left. Even if they win 13 out of 15 games, they probably still don't win the league.
Probably don't. Like, legitimately, is the irony that they're going to Dubai, they just got shut on before they went to Dubai, or Newcastle. Bro.
And they ain't going to do that, by the way. Can I just say they ain't going to do that, by the way, because they've got Liverpool away, Forest away. I think they've got Newcastle at home. I think they've got Chelsea at home, United away, Villa. No, they've already played Villa at home.
They don't have Newcastle at home. I think Newcastle's away.
Newcastle is
at home. They lost to them already.
Yeah, and they got they've already played Man City, haven't they? They've already played Man City. I think they're 5 games. I think there's one I might be missing. I could be wrong. Yeah,
hey, that's true. It's Arteta going to go back to Salt Bay again.
Exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying? Arteta's been going to Salt Bay, bruv, getting the meat dropped in his mouth.
He's a proper slag, Arteta, bro. For letting man do that, he had his whole control of his dinner. He just did that. He just did that.
You know what, though? Big Steve, big up Big Steve, yeah, because Big Steve said something. Yeah. He was like a certain YouTuber, which I won't name. Yeah, has gone to the kit shop and got "Stay Humble" printed on the back of his shirt. And then he was like, both my kids have got treble winners and 4-peats printed on the back of their shirt. We ain't the same. Standard. Big up Big Steve, bro. Big up Big Steve each and every time we cook them. Yes, my guy Zere's here. Big up Zere Talks, man. He says this.
Fraud. Look at this fraud.
Look at him.
Bro, look at you, bro. Hey, why are you chatting to me, bro? You're down on 13th, man.
So why are you chatting to me? He's about another civil war.
Chatting to me, bro. You mad? No, you're wrong. Shut your mouth. Come on, man.
Oh, listen, bro. Listen, 1999. Cheers for the treble, lad.
1999. Well, listen, brother. The last time you were in the Champions League,
was last season.
Where were you? Oh, same group with us. Where were you in that table?
And where did you finish? Did you win the Champions League or did you bottle it?
No.
Hold on. We're Neuer passed the ball to Jocelyn.
I blame my manager, rather than blaming referees.
Man, like Manuel Neuer, bruv, passed the ball came into his hand, he chucked it straight to Jocelyn.
Yeah. We're only gonna.
Touchline, you're shameless. Touchline is shameless, bro. How are you talking to a Bayern Munich?
But at least we got to the semi-final.
I'm out here trying to introduce myself, and he's out here.
Yeah, let the guy do his intro, bro. Damn, bro.
What are you, the Rock Johnson or something, man? Allow me.
Yeah, he's the Rock. I let everyone do the intro.
To be honest, lately we've been your final boss. So I mean, you shut your mouth, bro. You know your role and shut your mouth, innit? Like.
What do you think? What do you think about? What do you think about company? Isaiah, what do you think about company?
Oh no. I'd get rid of him. He's shit.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh, I said it. Oh, brother, I said it, and then you said so. You ruined it. You see what I mean? You have to say it before I say anything.
No, don't put Zero in my name, man. This, I'm saying.
Nah, listen, bro. You kind of ruined it. Yeah, you kind of ruined it. You know, it is what it is.
Nah, listen. Yeah, give me your thoughts on these Arsenal pussy-holes, blood, because these men are always giving me so much verbal, yeah. Listen, I don't listen. It's all right, innit? Fair enough, yeah. You can say you run North London, whatever. Cool. That's your biggest flex, fam. If mocking me is your biggest flex, then bro, it's dark, fam. Because my club is dog shit. We're shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam? We're on some hooker thing. You get me? Some prostitute thing. GTA. You get me? Go down to the beach and that. Me. $80. $80, fam. That's how much a fucking ticket is to go to the damn game. You get me? What a coincidence. They're treating us like hookers, bro. You get me? What do you make of these Arsenal pussy-holes there, man? Oh.
Bro,
I'm
you
going
know
to.
what it is. You know what it is. They're all talk, no walk. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, I remember when we played them last season, they were saying pray for Bayern, innit? And
Oh yeah.
they were looking at Madrid. They weren't even looking at us, bro. They overlook us. Even though the funny thing was, like the time that they were in the Champions League before last season, we sent them packing 10-2, bro. So it, so
And you know, if you go
so
back and look
I
at the
Wait,
game, you know, if
I'm
you go
not,
back
so
and
I'm
look,
not
did
gonna
you do
lie.
the same to us?
they
Wait,
beat you
sorry?
7-2. They beat you 7-2, no?
10-2. No.
Seven.
We beat Arsenal 10-2, innit? Like this was when we had Ancelotti and they still had Wenger.
Yeah. And the
And
season
then
before that, you beat
they
them
beat
5-1 as well. So you actually beat them
3 in a row.
16-3 over 3 games, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, 3 in a row.
15-3, yeah, 15-3, yes, yeah, 15-3, you're right. Bro, yeah. Bro, the thing is the season before in the group stage, they beat us 2-0 and then we beat them like 5-1, innit? So then the following season 5-1 and 5-1.
Oh my days.
That's
Crazy,
mad, you
man.
know. That's
But
mad.
they
It's like,
talk so much. Like,
yeah.
No, but
I'm a
here's
Tottenham
the
fan,
thing,
but
yeah.
Jesus.
But JJ, here's the thing, right? They were chatting because we had Tuchel and that was our worst season, right? They were chatting because we had your two boys, Kane and Dyer. They were chatting because they had the best
That is
defense in the league. You know, they were chatting because of all these. Oh, and because we had no fans at the Emirates as well because of what we did. Our fans did at Lazio,
The flares.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Did
despite
they
all
win
that,
that game?
no,
they
we
drew.
drew 2-2 and we were leading
Yeah.
2-1 in half time.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's mad. It's like, bruv,
Your boy Harry
Gabriel.
Kane scored in North London again,
They
bro.
let Sane run through that
Yeah,
team, bro.
I remember Gabriel, bruv, turned into fucking Prime Mustafi, yeah, and Sané just ran through him like Bonnie Blue, bruv. He just ran through the whole.
By the way,
like,
that's the
whole.
same Leroy Sané that was awful, but for
Is that's the same Leroy Sané that scored about 3 goals in that calendar year.
Bro,
And
you
one
make
of the-
Gabriel look like Harvey Price, fam. I can't
Bro,
lie.
forget that. Wait, I'll do you one better. Bro, I'll do you one better, bro. Bro, Declan Rice turned into Magluba Rice. You know what Magluba means, like Arabic translation to English? Magluba means upside down, bro. We turned his form upside down, bro. The way bro. You get me? Bro, there's a dish like rice with chicken, all that stuff. It's actually called upside down, bro. Magluba. It's called Magluba. So you cooking a rice on a pot, you flip upside down, and it's formed as a cake in it. That is literally Declan Rice, bro.
That's been right since he's been at Arsenal, fam. Like, thanks to the 100 million and all that, fam. Like, legitimately. Like, legit. Like, this is the thing.
Well,
You
yeah,
can't
you
buy a
make a
100 million
million,
man and not know how to use him. Like, you're trying to use him as an advanced 8 or a deep line playmaker, bro.
Yeah, he's a six.
He's
He's
just a double pivot man, yeah. You put him in a double pivot ball winner, let Party distribute the ball or whatever, and then you got your DM that you actually wanted. But they're playing him either as a lone 6 where you can't distribute the ball forward, or as an 8, bro, where you can't actually finish. So what's the point? You don't know how to use him, bro. You just shoot one and give in.
Yeah, but guys, I have something that's even funnier with Arsenal about when they were against us, right? Usually in the Allianz, I don't know if you guys notice, you see like Tifus, right? You see Tifus usually every Champions League night. And you know what we decided to do against them? Wallahi, what we did against them, flares and fogs and all that stuff to rattle these man. These man, Wallah al-Azim, they made it. You know when Sam says you made an enemy forever? Wallahi, these man made an enemy forever from our end, bro. Bro, even me included, bro. I've never hated Arsenal more in my life until that tie, bro. Because the disrespect we got, bro. As if we were some like chump, bro.
Pray for Bayern.
Bro. And then
Pray for Bayern was trending before the game,
bro. And the mad thing is, you see just to know, I'm sure Jay, you understand where I'm coming from. Mike's, you touchline, I even touch on it as well. Yeah, you all understand where I'm coming from when I say this. Like, there's a level of standards that's being placed when you know that we wanted Tuchel out and they wanted whatever his name in Arteta, bro. And the one we want out is out coaching the one that they want in. Like, you get me? But bro, but then you see them against Newcastle, right? Now, I don't know if you guys notice. You see my national flag over there, Saudi. I don't know if it's clear, right? I have to get out the way for you guys to see it. You guys see it, yeah? You guys see it? Yeah, because that's where I come from. So obviously in the Premier League, I actually want Newcastle to do pretty well in it. And the fact that they said Arsenal packing, bro. Hey, listen, I'm here for it, bro. Bro, on my Instagram, I put a post and I played one of the Saudi songs, bro. It's called Saudi folk with Saudi up in it. Like it's just me bragging about the Saudi team beating Arsenal because bro, these men are scrubs, bro. You get me? It's just what it is.
They're scrubs, man, and they talk so much, bro. Hey, Mike, chat to me,
Yeah.
bro. Chat to me. The way Isak and Gordon, you get me.
Yeah.
Then I got Jacob Murphy looking like Ronaldinho out there, bro.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
cooking them. Chat to
Yeah.
me, bro.
That Newcastle attack made that whole like Arsenal back four looking like JLS out there, bro. Saying their heart won't beat again and all that stuff, bro. Legitimately, like this is the problem with Arsenal. Yeah, I looked at Arteta's record of like the teams he went out to in cups since he's been there. It's disgusting, man. Like apart from Man City a couple of times, yeah. Like it was even one of the Man City games they had like Runnison in goal. They bottled it to Villarreal in the Europa League, Olympiacos in the Europa League. They went out Sporting on penalties. And this is your chance to win a trophy. Arteta finally takes the Carabao Cup serious in the semi-final, goes all out, and you still lose. Because Arteta doesn't know how to coach it in proper like pressure situations. But even do these players, they've got fuck all when it comes to mentality. They've got nothing of mentality. Like Saliba could be called like world class and all this year, but you got to prove it. You got to prove it. Because in the biggest games, he always bottles it, bro. He always bottles it in the biggest games. Him, Gabriel, like listen, Rice always rose for big games for us. The biggest for Arsenal.
Yeah, I feel like with Saliba's one of them. If he goes to Madrid, he'll pattern up.
Yeah, but Gabriel's another one, bruv. Gabriel's a mouthy little prick. Do you get what I'm saying? Gabriel always gives it the big one, yeah? Gives it to Haaland. Yeah,
he's the one I think that's
trying
overrated.
Trying to walk over Bruno Fernandes. When obviously, remember when I was Ivan Toney after Brentford beat Arsenal when he tweeted out nice kick about with the lads, and then he put blah 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 after they beat him in the return fixture.
Yeah.
This Gabriel was a mouthy prick, and he's done fuck all in his career to warrant that mouth. Even for Brazil, the geezer's shit. Do you get what I'm saying? For Brazil, the guy can't win nothing, bruv. He's part of the most embarrassing Brazil squad in the history of Brazilian football. Do you get what I'm saying?
He chats too much for someone that wins fuck all, you know. He chats too much. Every time it's a game where it's like there's nothing to play for, they always chat. But when it's something to play for, like Newcastle, you don't see Arsenal. Where was Havertz? Where was Odegaard?
There's a saying in football.
By the way, this Havertz guy, I have the biggest agenda on him because I watched Germany play in it. Because obviously I'm a Bayern fan. Bro, this guy, when it matters most, can't finish his dinner, bro. So whenever these Arsenal fans want to chat up with Havertz, bro, I don't allow it because I watch him for Germany. These men ain't fooling me with this Arsenal like purple patch BS, bro. I've seen it before. This guy is a scrub. He can work hard all he wants. He can win the ball all he wants.
Man, like Lewis Smelly, bro. Where was that? Stay humble,
but when he gets to scoring your chances, as a forward, where are you, bro? Where are you?
Yeah.
There's a saying in football, where it's what's it called? The saying in football is like, the losers, there's a winners, losers. The winners celebrate, the losers explain. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Always explaining. They're trying to say, this is what they're trying to do. Oh, why has Arteta only got to win the league? Because he spent the fifth most or fourth most out of the big six since he got it. I don't believe in the big six anyways. I think it's a waffle. Do you get what I'm saying? I think it's a Sky Sports marketing. Of course it is. Do you get what I'm saying? Why are Tottenham big six? They don't win anything. They've won 2 trophies since Premier League Eric started. They're the big six because they got probably the 6th most fans in England or 5th most fans in England. Do you get what I'm saying? They aren't the
money generated as well.
Exactly. They aren't the fucking 6th biggest club. But cool. Do you get what I'm saying? Like with that, and then it's like, bro, this Gabriel geezer is mouthy as fuck. Yeah, just like all they perfectly embody their fan base. Some of their players, perfectly embody their fan base. And karma hits them, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? They said they want Arteta to get a striker and all this shit. And once Arteta gets a striker, what did Eddie Howe have? Do you get what I'm saying? Because Eddie Howe inherited a mess. Well, Eddie Howe inherited a team that was bottom of the league, mate, and didn't win a game for 19 games. The only team ever to not win the first one in 19 games or in the league to still stay up. That was Eddie Howe. That's what Eddie Howe inherited. And within 2 years, 2 or 3 years, I think it's 23 months less than Arteta had at a significantly smaller club than Arteta. He's got to more cup finals than Arteta. If he wins it, he wins it. Do you get what I'm saying? I think he probably has a good chance of winning it.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, it kind of says a lot about the coaching. When he's getting Jacob Murphy to do what Jacob Murphy does, he's just a squad player. He's just there for vibes. And Martinelli and Trossard have been hyped up to be
Bro,
hyped
this
up
guy had
for,
fucking
the
Longstaff
hype,
in
like,
midfield.
yeah, bro. Legitimately, this is the problem.
Guy
Yeah,
is
with
fucking
Arteta.
Dan Burn at centre half. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, this is the problem. Like with Arteta, though, like
needs
even if
more
they get a
players.
striker, even
we
if they
got
get a striker, it
Calafiori.
doesn't.
Let me ask you this
Even
question.
if they get a striker, it doesn't solve everything. They need
Yeah.
wingers, they need midfielders, they need defenders, and that's 800
Yeah,
million
by the
in.
way, yeah,
That says all that you need to know about Mikel Arteta. If you still need money after being 800 million in after 5 years, you're fucking shit.
By the way, Mike, can I add to your point, right? I generally think the board now has had enough of like backing Arteta. I generally think
reckon?
that, like, yeah, bro. Bro, listen, at the beginning stage, bro, they backed him based on what he wanted. Like, whatever
Yeah.
Arteta wants, here you go. I'll hand it to you on the plate.
Oh, if
like, I'm handing-
Arteta wants him, I want him.
Exactly, yeah. They gave him everything. Now it's down to Arteta to make it work, because I think that's what the board's thinking as well. Because why in the hell are they going to waste their time and money on a guy when they've given them more than enough? Or like I listen. I know Arsenal fans are calling out the Cronkies, but I'm gonna be real. I think they've backed Arteta enough, and I mean based on what he asked for. So
yeah, it's talent idea, innit? You ain't got a proper structure. You got money thrown there, but you ain't got a proper structure where you actually identify proper talent. Havertz and them, man. Like, your captain save a home every fucking year. This is the thing. You guys don't actually have, like, well, when it comes to Arsenal, you guys don't actually have, like, any form of thought when you're signing these players. You're just fitting square pegs into round holes constantly. And then your team looks like that. And the thing is as well, you don't like capitalize on what you have. Like, it's not a case of Arteta needed to go defensive straight after the first season. Because if this centre-back partnership was so good, you keep the high line and they should be able to defend high up the pitch if they're so good. Fix your attack. Forget the defense for just saying. Fix your attack. Get over the line with your attack.
They want him to have more money, but he's going to spend it on what? Is Sesko and Williams. Like, what? They're not good. Sesko's trash. He's a Bayern fan. Zia watches that league. Sesko's shit.
By the way, Sesko is the most overrated young striker I've seen in my life. The amount of one-on-ones that guy misses.
He's so bad.
Shit.
Bro, but I said this to my friend who's an Arsenal
Williams,
fan.
by the way.
If he had Sesko at Arsenal, bro, he would be complaining about how he needs another striker.
That's the thing. Sesko would be worse than Havertz.
In terms of conversion rate, yeah.
Probably.
Like,
Sesko's shit.
Striking.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You know them strikers that hit more long. You know them strikers that hit more long shots than they do actually finish in the box. He's one of them. He just hits it for no reason, bro. And then, like, then what, bro? Then what? Just because
but by the way,
the box.
He has bare one-on-ones. Sesko, and he just never finishes. Not
Yeah,
never, but
bro,
like,
Williams as well. Like, Williams is not good. Like, he's not good. He got averages about 4 league. Well, not even that, but about 4 goals a season.
Oh, it's about Nico Williams.
Yeah, he's so overrated, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's literally,
By the way,
he's literally He's a buffed up version of Doku, because he's Spanish and he done well with the Euros and all that. Everyone sits there and goes, he's good. He's literally Doku, just a bit better, just a little bit better, just a bit more advanced. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what it is? I actually think
Doku without CTE,
but like, he has no product. He's talent with no product, Williams.
Yeah, he's Doku without CTE. As simple as that. Like,
all I'm saying.
What are you saying? He's got all the gear but no idea. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. He's on the gear.
Oh, but the guy has.
No, he's on the coot. No. Listen, the new word for gear is.
Then again, he can't finish.
He's on the coot, fam.
He's on the coot.
He's on
that David.
Oh, you know what Nico Williams reminds me of?
Sniff the VAR line, bro.
If he turn up at Bonnie Blue, mate, she'd be disappointed because he can't finish. You get what I'm saying?
You see, Nico Williams, this guy reminds me of whenever I watch Kingsley Coman on a weekly basis, bro.
Reckon, he's like a new
Kingsley Coman. Like that.
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? Because these man, they'll dribble past bare man, right? But then they can't finish. What's the point of dribbling past bare man if you can't finish?
Can he dribble past bare man? I don't think he's dribbling as good either. I just think he's an average footballer that's overgassed.
I think he can dribble. I think he can dribble. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's not bad at dribbling. He's got nice control, to be fair. I did like that when I watched.
I wouldn't even call Arsenal. I wouldn't call Arsenal a Lambo, bro.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'd
Also,
call
Fiat
Arsenal.
Punto,
I'd call
bro.
Arsenal. I tell you what I'd do. I'd call Arsenal a Peugeot. Do you get what I'm saying? Looks all nice on the outside, but then when you start driving it, bro, it's unreliable and lets you down when it needs most. Do you
They're
get what I'm saying?
slugs. They're slugs. Basically, they even look nice, and you get STD straight after just smashing them, bro.
Yeah,
Listen.
and when it matters most, they jump ship. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, man. Look. We can all agree, yeah, them man are bums. But listen, obviously, there was a slaughtering in Merseyside last night, as I'm sure we all watched. Lads,
I did.
I'm sure you've all seen my rage at that game. I'll let
Yeah,
you lot take the floor on this one. Obviously, my players are a bunch of cowards, spineless. My captain was crying at full time. He's not my captain. Get rid of him. Sell him.
Who's
Who
crying?
do you think? Son.
Oh my!
That pussy,
God,
man.
mate.
Always crying every time, man.
Man's crying over a league
Man,
cup,
take the
bro.
floor away. What do you not make of the game? Take the floor away.
Bruv,
And
he's
by the way,
crying.
wait, hold on. One more thing. The season is over. Do you know what it is?
Listen, Palebu. Listen.
What's up?
Consider this over. It's all over.
No.
It's all over.
No. Puerto Rico, what is it now? Tell me.
I said consider this over.
Bro, I couldn't see on
Man's
screen.
crying over the League Cup. He's lost a League Cup semi-final and he's crying his eyes out, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying?
What?
I'm just saying, what the fuck? I'm Donna. Do you wanna? Well, listen, I do love me Donna kebabs and that, but that's the only Donna I want to eat. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, fucking hell. How long is a manager's apprenticeship? The manager now, he was already an apprentice before, learning on a job. Yeah, someone told me Arteta's learning on a job like he's been learning for 5 years. Like, if this was a child shift,
like he's a
if this was
labourer
a
in
child shift,
construction
this
work.
is
Do you
the
get what I'm saying?
longest
Like,
child shift I've ever seen.
Exactly, bruv. Like he's doing labour work in construction. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you get pick that up for me, please, geese. Pick that up for me, mate. Do you know what I mean? Bring that over here. No, I mean he's a professional manager. If he's learning on the job, why is he getting paid 50 mil a year then? He's a second.
No. We're not going back to them bums. Liverpool Spurs. What did you not make of that slaughtering, man? What did you make of that
I
slaughter?
think it's hilarious that Son's crying over a League Cup semi-final. I think that's fucking hilarious.
I mean, you say it's hilarious, but these men don't win. No offense.
Exactly, bro. That shows how that shows how desperate he is. Do you get what I'm saying? He's like, oh,
Yeah, that's the
League
thing.
Cup. Oh no, we've let him down again. Oh, well, maybe
He
you
probably
should.
wants to go back to military, bro.
Maybe he should have turned up in all those finals he's had before. Do you get what I'm saying? Or he should have left. When he had the Champions League final against Liverpool, and I was banking on Spurs to actually win that, and said they fucking bottled it. Can he?
Bro, why are you shocked they lost that Champions League final, bro?
I'm not shocked. I'm just saying I wanted them to win. They bottled it.
No,
bruv.
at the
It's-
moment
it's
Lucas
been quite
Moura
dead.
scored, I already knew Liverpool won. Like, no offense, Jay. Like, I already knew Liverpool won. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Like this is the thing with Tottenham. Yeah, I don't know why Ange just finally been like, oh, I'm gonna try and be pragmatic for the last 2 games. Well, you want to set up pragmatic, set it up properly, bruv. Because you know what I noticed in the game? Every time the ball went out or there was a stoppage, Ben Davies, Archie Gray, Jed Spencer all going to talk to each other and try and gather each other every fucking stoppage, just so they could be like, guys, we've still got to focus. Guys, we've still got to collide because they ain't having to defend this much in about 2 years. So they're just like, oh shit, we've got to focus on defending now. Let's actually try and keep a clean sheet and all that. It was never going to last.
yeah.
There's a mentality problem again. If you didn't have one shot on target, there's a problem there. You hit the bar right at the end. Like the one time you actually went through a goal and affected the Liverpool keeper, whatever, it was right at the end when it was already over. And I don't know why Ange is spiraling because he had Archie Gray at left back and Jed Spencer at right wing with Porro right back at the end. Like, what is going on with this guy?
Yeah, that's all over the place.
But that squad is just so bad, though. Like, what's
It is bad.
Spurs fans get giddy over Jed Spence. Oh, we've got to start Jed Spence. Mate, the geezer's a championship fucking fullback. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, wait, hold on, touchline, hold on. We have to be reasonable with what we're saying. The reason we're saying start Spence is because he's playing better than Porro. He's been playing. That's facts. We can all agree Pedro Porro.
Okay, but do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
by
That's
the way,
what
I
I'm
have
saying.
that same feeling towards your Eric Dyer. I'd rather play him because I've opened him, so I get it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we've got much to pick from. Like we've got, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's
I just-
absolutely crazy.
it's funny when like Pedro Porro went for that much money for Sporting Lisbon, and you're getting outperformed. I don't even think Jed Spence is a terrible
47
player or anything
million.
yet. But like, fam, like Pedro Porro has been fucking awful every time he's played. Like, Jed Spencer deserved a couple starts at least, just because of how bad Pedro Porro's done. Because this guy, every time he just wants to hit the ball from all angles, other than when he actually properly like got a proper shot on target or whatever. This guy he's like he's doing crossbar challenge every time he's about to shoot. Every time he just wants to hit it from mad angles. He just hits the woodwork all the time. And Pedro Porro is like a volume merchant. He wants to get rid of the ball all the time. Then you might come up with the odd assist, the odd GA here and there, 1 or 2 games or every 8 games or whatever. But when you actually watch him for 90 minutes, he doesn't contribute to the game. He doesn't contribute to the football. Like, he ain't that good. He was one of the more overrated players in that Tottenham side. But your attackers are still safe the same. Like, Mateus Tell ain't going to save you. He's not going to save you because you've got about 4 or 5 attackers already that are meaty. And like, come on, man.
I don't know why he chose Tottenham, bro. It's just confusing.
I don't understand, bro. I don't know, but these lot are fucks, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I think their squad is actually so bad. Do you get what I'm saying? I know they hyped up Pape Sarr, Spurs fans.
He's just
they were sitting there telling me he's better than Mainu and all that. And then there was like, oh, yeah, there's like last season, I think it was Sarr's way clearer than Mainu. I was like, bruv, this Sarr is a road runner, bruv. He could run for days. He could run a marathon. Cool. But how about his footballing ability? Do you get what I'm saying? Basuma looks like he's literally always high off loons. He must be. Do you get what I'm saying? We know drugs do affect people's, way of actually acting. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruv, this guy, he's fried all the time. Even for that, was that for the first goal? He missed. He has the ball. He has no pressure. He just passed it to the Liverpool player, and then they ended up hitting you on a counter attack, didn't they?
By the way,
it's one of the biggest fall loss ever. It's one of the biggest fall loss ever.
And who's this goalkeeper they signed, bruv? Kinksky, bruv. What is he getting? Kinky in his bedroom or something? Do you get what I'm saying? Is that why they signed him?
He chopped his girl before the game. That's what happened. Yeah. He and his missus
or he got chopped.
That's why he was moving slow, because that Soboslai goal, right? Did you see if he dived with his arms like this? He didn't outstretch his arms to try and save the ball. It was a disgrace. He didn't go for it. The penalty, I'm certain, this is my thing. Listen, if I'm a goalkeeper and I'm looking Mo Salah or me in a foot race to get to the ball, the momentum's with Salah because his first touch was great. His first touch set him up to get to that ball first. Let's be real. His first touch, brilliant.
Yeah.
Just stay on your line. Stay on your line or come out a bit, put a bit of pressure on him, make Salah have to make a decision. But don't come out sliding like a flipping and just wipe Salah clean out. I knew it straight away. I said, that's a pen. They don't even need to VAR this. That's a pen.
You know what's the
and
problem
then Salah absolutely rattles it into the top corner. By the way, what a penalty. What a penalty. Brilliant penalty. Slapped it into the top corner. But this is my problem with this team. They're so retarded, bro.
But what's the problem with your goalkeeper though? In the first leg, he had a good game, but then he started thinking he made it afterwards. Yeah, started fucking crying and hugging his sister crying afterwards, bro. It's one game. You signed the guy from Slavia Prague. He thinks he's made it after having one good game for Tottenham. Ever since then, shit in the bed after shit in the bed after shit in the bed because he thinks he's already made it. Now he's out of his depth because he's having to play more games than usual. He has to beg that Vicario is back just so he can hold bench because that's what his level is with this keeper. He's a young keeper that's never played at this level before, even though people can say it's Tottenham. He played at Slavia Prague, bruv. He's never been in the Premier League. He's never had it played in one of the big leagues before. He's out of his depth. And the problem is you ain't got the surroundings for young players to actually thrive anyway. I worry for people like Bergvall and Archie Gray whether they're actually going to develop or not. Because it's all good having young
players. Look at this. That brings me, Mike, sorry to cut you, bro, but that brings me to this comment. Look at this. After the game, Bentancur was heading straight down towards the tunnel until 18-year-old Lucas Bergvall went over and reminded him to come and applaud the 6,000 travelling fans. These are our leaders, bro. These are our senior players, bro. 6,000 fans travelled up to Liverpool to watch you play like shit for 100 minutes. 100 minutes of you playing like crap. And you can't even go over there and applaud them. You're a fucking disgrace, bro. You're a disgrace. No wonder why the fans are calling the players wankers. Because look at how they treat us, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, that's
Come
the problem is with like a lot of English clubs as well. They use young players as savior complexes instead of actually like trying to surround them and develop them. So like it happens with bare clubs, and Tottenham's one of them where Bergvall and Archie Gray probably won't develop at Tottenham because you ain't got the leaders to surround them, but you also ain't got the coaches and you ain't got the senior players around them on the pitch to survive. And then it gets used as PR. So it's basically a savior complex. Like, come and save us, Bergvall. We need someone different in midfield. Come and save us, Archie Gray. Archie Gray is playing every other position other than his actual position, where he's only allowed to play 45 minutes against Everton, and then he changed it at half time. And that someone like that is a special player. And if he keeps like getting coached like this and keeps getting surrounded with bums, he ain't going to develop into the player he's meant to be. That happens at a lot of clubs with a lot of young players as well. And then they either overplay them, and then they become injured, or you never see them again because they underdevelop. They're at like 25 years of age, and they still got the rawness they had from when they were 18. That's the problem at Tottenham as well. You guys don't squad build. There's no such thing as squad building at Tottenham. You guys just put square pegs into round holes again, and then it all conjures up into 13th place. What's Levy's next trick? Is what I'm thinking of. What is Levy's next trick now?
Well, there you go. And speaking of injuries, guess who's out injured for the majority of the season again? Richarlison.
Yep.
Again, bro. Again, fam.
Just came back.
He just come back 2 games ago, and he's out injured again.
Yeah.
Someone sign him in the summer, please. I can't deal with
Well, he could have
Richarlison.
joined it early in Saudi. I don't know why he didn't go.
Yeah, he should
But that's it, bro. He should have gone to Saudi. Take the money. That's generational wealth. That's generational wealth.
Too
See,
late
do you
now.
reckon they'll come back in for him?
No, because there's Tony now. Like,
fair.
they have Tony now, and they got in Galeno as well. I don't see.
Oh yeah, from Porto, isn't it?
Yeah. They ain't gonna get him now. And it's
Well,
not
that's
leaving. They ain't gonna get him.
Maybe go like Gremio or some shit, bro. Go back to Brazil or some shit. Like, I don't know. Go
I don't know,
Flamengo or something. Go Flamengo or something. Like, about to cut your losses real quick. You'll be lucky to get 20 million for him now.
By the way, but by the way, I wanna just tell. How did Tell play? Because I actually didn't watch the games. I cannot judge.
He didn't really affect the game.
He couldn't do anything because they played him through the middle. We played him through the middle, and this is the wrong game to play him through the middle because there's no space for him to run. Like Liverpool were going man for man. Yeah, they were pressing us out of our socks, so we couldn't even get out of our half. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a good 20, 30-minute spell of the second half where we couldn't get the ball. We couldn't touch the ball. So
Yeah,
Tell had nowhere to run into. You could see he naturally kept pushing out to the left throughout the game. He kept naturally drifting out wide because he wants to take players on. You can see that. I said to George, right? I messaged George and I said to him, bro, you can see Tell wants to get on the ball. But he doesn't have the space to operate to get on the ball because Andrew's throwing him down through the middle, bro. It's unfair. It's unfair on the kid.
No, he needs to be moved from the left to the middle. That's what he always does.
There's games. I don't get it twisted. There are games that he might thrive through the middle. Like I think if we're playing against a team like Bournemouth, who are going to be open and there's going to be space for the striker to exploit, right? I think of course you can chuck him in, or even against City. Right, City is another perfect example. The way their midfield is open right now, there's going to be loads of space for him to run into. Right, but at Liverpool, where they're going man for man, they're not leaving any gaps. Bro.
Yep.
It was the wrong game for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, but my thing is though with Tell, right, is he's the type of guy that if a game, like example, Liverpool, I think you should have played him more on the left, bro. Because if you play him on the left, what he can do is he can try to cut inside, take a crazy shot, or maybe let's say he puts himself far post and the other guy on the right side could put a cross in for him or something like that. He's one of those guys that he'll put himself in a position. You just have to find him in him, and like he'll try to make.
There was a chance. I don't know if you guys saw it, where Spence lashed it out the stadium and Tell was free on the edge of the box.
Yeah.
Is Tell right-footed? He's right-footed, right?
Yeah, he's right-footed. Yeah.
He's free on the edge of the box. So if you play the pass, he can wrap it first time. I've seen him wrap them top bins because I've watched some of his clips. Because I actually said, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I'm gonna be
You
fair.
can
I'm
see
gonna do
tools
my
from the edge
research
of
on
the
him.
box. That's what I'm on about. Where he cuts in, boom. So he can score
Yeah,
with one-handed.
and no one picked him up. Van Dijk, all of them were ball watching. They were sleeping. There was one point they were sleeping. He had chances, but again, Jed Spence. I don't blame him for going for the shot, yeah, because in his head he's probably thinking, "Fucking hell, man, what are these man doing?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
By the
that's
way,
the thing though.
these performances is gonna make him come back to us. By the way,
You
I'm not
reckon?
gonna lie, because here's the thing, right? They have an option to buy, but
Yeah, but
again,
he
it
has
comes
to
down to
say.
Tell himself.
Have you
Yeah,
do you know why I've realised Man United didn't actually get him? Have you heard the terms of the deal? £10 million loan fee, and you cover all of his wages. So you're probably doing what? 12 million on him to have him for 6 months, £60 million buyout clause, or whatever it is. Yeah. And he has an option to say no. Even if
by the
Bayern
way, he
accept
could
him.
still go to United next summer for your information.
Well,
Depending
that's what I saw on Twitter that it come out that apparently he's still interested in
Yeah, yeah.
joining United in the
I can
summer.
read the news right now. It says Bayern were very disappointed that Tel rejected a permanent move in January, but the club still sees it as a success that they managed to agree on a big loan fee, which could rise up to 10 million euros,
Oh.
which is a lot for only 6 months. If they manage to then sell Tel in the summer, by their calculation, they could earn a 70 million. They then say,
hold on.
yeah, yeah.
You know that
They then
you know that
go on,
pays for the entire Harry Kane deal, pretty much.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think Harry Kane had an influence on this whole thing, by the way.
It must have.
Anyway, Tel was open to joining Man United, but United weren't prepared to pay the loan fee Bayern were demanding at the time. Whether Tel stays with Bayern beyond the summer or moves on is entirely up to him. If he can still make the step to United in the summer, which is why I mentioned he could go there, he would like to do it. A future Bayern at Bayern is difficult for him under Vincent Company. No wonder why. Although the player would also be open to returning if he sees a chance. That's what it says, really. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I genuinely think if Company stays, he's going. Put it that way.
Yeah, see, I was going to ask you, what was the situation originally then? Was it because he didn't like the manager and he wasn't getting enough playing time? Like, what made him want to leave?
So here's the thing: he wanted to stay initially, no matter what the circumstance was, because he wanted to basically be that main striker for when Kane leaves, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, Company has not given him game time, and even guys like me, Liam from Bayern View, we've always said that. Even Strasbourg Steve said, we need to be giving this guy a chance because Leroy Sané is not performing, Gnabry is not performing, Kingsley Coman is not performing, right?
Yeah.
And you could play off with Harry Kane of dropping deep if you play Tel on the wings. That way, whenever Kane dropped deep, Tel his spaces. But the problem is, Company never gave him that chance, and it got to a stage in which Tel was like, yeah, he was linked to Chelsea, and there was an idea of Nkunku being a swap and all that stuff. But even regardless, Tel was like, I'm staying. So then news was like, oh yeah, he's gonna stay. But then he was barely being played afterwards, and it's like, yeah, he's had enough, and he's like, he wants to go. At the start, apparently he rejects Tottenham, but then obviously the whole situation that I just mentioned about with the United and happened. So that Tel was like one of them. He just chose Spurs because he just wants playing time. Like.
Oh, fair.
He's supposed to get minutes. It was just one of them. He chose Spurs because obviously I think our relationship with Tottenham is there ever since the Kane deal. But I also think that Tel was like, you know what? At this rate, wherever I go, I don't care. I just need to play some minutes.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that he had Spurs in the end because the United Bayern agreement wasn't there with the loan thing and all that. So,
what kind of level do you think he could get to then? Like do you rate him highly, or is it a case of he was just better than what you had at the time?
No, I actually rate him very highly, bro. I actually think he's one of those players that if he got more minutes and if he also had better players around him, he would actually thrive. But the thing is, the thing with Tel that I really like, he makes things happen. You know, he's one of those guys that he makes things happen, bro. I mentioned earlier, he cuts in, takes crazy shots, and they at least are on target most of the time. You know, I will say that the last game he played against Bratislava, I did not like his decision making at times because there was one moment Harry Kane's free open in front of goal. He doesn't pass to him, and that could have been another goal. That could have maybe helped us in the, but it's I don't know. My thing is though, like at least he tries to make things happen. Like at least he wants to do something and make it work. Well, I've seen wingers that just move cowardly and all. He's one of them that actually wants to like be a man. He wants to take crazy shots when necessary. If he sees an opportunity, he'll take. And not just that, the execution of it is phenomenal as well. But touchdown, do you remember that goal he scored again? I'm not even trying to troll you. Do you remember that goal he scored against you?
No.
In Allianz Arena.
Tell scored that game.
Yeah, he scored the last goal, didn't he?
Yeah. That finish
I
is
can't even remember.
phenomenal.
I remember Gnabry scored, I think, and Kane scored a penalty. No?
Yeah, so Leroy Sané scored because Onana was a fraud. You had Gnabry score, and then you had Kane a penalty, and then you had Tel.
Yeah, I remember he came on and scored. Like, this is the thing with Tel. He probably has that in him as a young player where he's like, I'm going to be more selfish at this moment in time because I'm trying to make my name on the scene, but also I believe in myself rather than passing someone
he has
else.
like that swagger about him, Yeah, he has that swagger about him. You get me?
Yeah.
But the thing
is,
no,
look at that. No, Hassam needs to hold. No.
Yeah, there you are, Hassam. There you are, Habibi.
Yeah, listen, bruv. You can ask about 4 last season when Ahmad banged it in against you lot. Don't worry though. Do you get what I'm saying?
There you are.
Liverpool in the cup, though. It is easy for some, innit? Same with Newcastle win the cup. It's also easy.
Big up Hassan each and every time, man. Big up my guys. Big up, my bro. Hey, listen, Hassan, if you're not doing anything, bro, I'll drop you the link. I'll give you the floor to absolutely murk me. I was doing like Ben Davis prop at the start of the game. Oh, God. Was that a mistake? You know what I'm saying? Was that a mistake?
There you are.
Oh, wow.
13 to 1. Let me respond. Yeah, you're first place. We're 13th. We've got 13 Premier League titles. You've got 1, pal. Hold that.
Okay,
one Premier League title.
By the way, if you're gonna bring up 99 and all that crap, they have every right to bring up that they have 19 leagues. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, 99 was the Premier League, bro. I'm still not wrong.
No. But my point is,
the Premier League, bro. Same level as Blackburn. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, no one said you don't have. Hold on. No one said he doesn't have 19 leagues. We're talking Premier League. Since the Premier League era happened, they've won 1 Premier League. Are we not lying?
Okay, based on that logic, I can't say that Real Madrid has 15 Champions Leagues. Then.
Yeah, you're right. They don't. They have what? I think not 6 Champions Leagues or something on that. No, 7 Champions Leagues. 7 Champions Leagues, and they have like 8 European Cups. That's a fact. It's a complete.
This is being shameless. This is just shamelessness.
Yeah. 13 to 1. 13 to 1.
Yeah, everyone sub to. Make sure you go sub to Hassan, man. Even though you probably already sub to him because he is a famous guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hollywood film.
Raw.
Hassan, make sure you cook that Fleurs fraud as well on your shows when you do shows with him. Make sure you cook him.
Hey, listen. Let's talk about West Ham, man. New manager. Do you know what I'm saying? They got Graham Potter now. Yeah. First of all, what's happening with Antonio? Is he good? Like, is everything all right with him?
Yeah, so he can play again. He wants to play again. That's the first thing he said when he was playing. Like when he came out of hospital and stuff. Like he came out of hospital early January. I think he's out for like 5 to 7 months. So we're gonna see how he does.
That's cap, by the way. That's a lie.
Whether it's true or cap, what I said still stands. By the way, they have 19, you have 20. It's not that hard to understand, bro.
Yeah, league titles, but Premier League titles, we've got 13.
Yeah, but it's all one Division 1. what are you doing?
You've got a point, but back to Antonio. We're getting off.
Yes,
drop your pride, mate.
But anyway,
because I've got 0 Premier Leagues, so I don't care about what any of you have. Okay.
I have no problems at Bundesliga, so I mean.
There you go. Back to Antonio, because I was actually like, you know what I'm saying? I was actually praying for him, and that was a serious accident.
Yeah. So I think he could be out for like 5 to 7 months around this time. I think but it could have been a lot worse. My whole thing now is that his contract actually runs out in the summer, so I don't know whether we're going to give him like the extra year just for him to rehabilitate and then come back or whatever, because he deserves to return. I want to see him come back and stuff like. I've always loved Antonio. Criticized him a lot this season before he got his injury, but at the same time, this guy has saved us so many times, and he's obviously our top goal scorer in the Premier League. So I'll always respect him. He's pretty much a legend for me For me, he's a legend at West Ham. So like I respect him a lot. And the thing is, he was kind of mistreated as well, like under like the Pellegrinis and the Billiches and stuff like that. He still rose to the occasion. He's always been a big game player for us. So I was really happy when he was like when it wasn't as bad as what it could have been, like in that with that situation. And just in general with our squad right now, it's a case of this is the extra preseason before the actual preseason. Because as much as like it's the road to 40 points and all that, like I don't think any of us are actually gonna get relegated or anything. So I think for me it's a case of what you got to do now is pretty much like because you're not playing for anything, kind of get used to the players, like get the players used to the style of play. Get the players used to the style of play. Go on and run the games where you can just experiment with what you have because let these players die at sea if they don't fit your style of play, and then we'll assess in the summer. So then we can realize who we need to upgrade on. I've said before, like he came into the job, every midfielder that we have needs to be upgraded on a technical level. Like in the technical level is lower at our club. Like the likes of Alvarez, Souček, Rodriguez. Like Soler's a good player. Paquetá's a good player on his day, but I need to see the Paquetá's and Kudises actually rise to the big occasion because as much as these guys are big names and these guys are good players, these guys don't rise. These guys don't rise as much. Clearly, it's not much. It's a good part. This is the thing. Like with our club, though, like when it comes to like the likes of Mohamed Kudus and Paquetá, they get hyped up a lot, yeah, and as they should be when they play well. But at the same time, you've actually got to play consistently over 90 minutes. You're playing under a good coach now. You're not playing under Lopetegui. You're playing in your actual position under a proper coach. So I need to see you rise because Bowen always rises. Like Bowen came back straight away and scored. Bowen's
a baller. Do you think he makes the England squad for the next World? So what is it? The World Cup's next, isn't it?
You don't make it.
He could make the World Cup. Because he like I don't like. Let's be honest. The level of wingers ain't really that good right now. But he might get overlooked.
Right wingers. We've got Saka, Palmer.
That's it.
Well, Foden can play there. Gordon can play there.
Gordon doesn't.
No, but he's going to use Foden on the left.
Play there.
Gordon plays on the left.
Gordon on the right. Sancho.
But Gordon won't play there.
I guarantee he doesn't make that squad. No chance. There's someone else.
He would make it over Jadon Sancho, 100%.
He probably will. But I like Jadon Sancho. I rate Sancho highly, but like he might like I don't know what Tuchel's going to do. Like we're going to see in it. Like I feel like the next squad coming up probably be too soon because he just come back from injury and stuff. I would actually prefer if he just stayed at West Ham. Like selfish point of view, like because we don't play in 2 weeks now, so he can get his proper rest. He's only just come back and he played 97 minutes straight away. He's really underrated, Jared Brown, just in general because people don't talk about him enough. He's actually very efficient. Like just in general, like he rises in big games all the time. When he plays week in, week out in his actual position, not up front, on the right, like he doesn't get talked about enough because he always rises to the occasion. Never puts his head down, never hides. He's the only player that really takes the game by the scruff of the neck for us. He used to be Declan Rice for us, and Bowen and Antonio, but since Antonio's Declan Rice has left, he's really taken that leadership role by storm. Like as much as he shouldn't have got the captain's armband, we don't have any captains. Like we don't. Like simple as that. We don't have any like proper leaders. Like I think they're all like good in terms of a team leadership, but there's no like standout one that's gonna like be like, okay, this is my team sort of thing. I'm gonna walk you lot out sort of thing. Like everyone, like most teams have that. We don't have that, and we struggled with that ever since Mark Noble retired. To be completely honest with you, like a couple of years ago, because Declan Rice took the captain's armband. He could be a good captain in the future. I don't think he was like the best captain, but I don't think he's the worst either. And with Bowen, he doesn't get talked about enough, and I think because of his goals, like he really like saves us a lot. Turns up for the big occasion all the time, and he'll like playing under Graham Potter. To be honest with you, like he'll get more goals under Potter. I think he should be targeted like trying to be one of the top goal scorers of the season.
What happens to Kudus though? He's gone a bit quiet, isn't he? He's gone a bit quiet.
I think Kudus has too much rawness to his game. Very underdeveloped player. He's 25 now, and he's still playing like he's 19, sort of thing. Like my whole thing is with him, he still plays like he's coming through the academy. He's a very good player on his day, but when he drops into the first two phases of the game too much and gives away the ball. When he's been pushed into more of the third phase, I could trust him a bit more. But he takes too long to release the ball when it comes to passing and shooting and stuff. Sometimes he doesn't need to think about it. When he's not thinking, he'll produce a moment of magic when it comes to a cool touch here and there, some great shots, when he can test the keeper, some good take-ons. But when he's thinking about it too much, he takes too many touches and doesn't release the ball quick enough. So that's his problem, really. He's very underdeveloped.
No, I hear that 100%. So who's playing tonight? I know United kick off. What time United kick off? Huh?
I didn't even know there were games tonight.
United are playing FA Cup or something.
Yeah, FA
FA
Cup.
Cup.
FA Cup. They're playing Leicester. Playing against Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Score predictions.
Yeah, I think United was still Leicester are fucking useless. I know they beat you lot, but sorry, bro. But
Everyone's beating up.
it's the best time. It's the best time to face you lot right now. I think Man United win like 2-0 or something. Even though United are shit, Leicester are worse, man. Leicester's so bad.
Yeah, what do you think?
Who's home, United or Leicester?
United. Old Trafford.
United. Old Trafford, yeah.
United will somehow, because Leicester aren't good at all. I'll just say United win like 2-0.
Fair enough. Touchline. Score prediction.
3-0. Comfy. We banged them. We put 8 past them this season. They're shit.
Damn. I hear it, man. I'm gonna go 2-1. I think Jamie Vardy will bag my baller. Jamie Vardy. Even though he's a shit.
He's going to point to the badge. He can't do that to us, can he? He can't do that to us, can he? Because we've won 13.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, fam. You get me? Big up views, bro. Big up the man, them. Obviously, we got Villa on the weekend. What's your score predictions for us versus Villa, fam?
2-0 Villa.
Oh, shit.
3-1 Villa.
Yeah, I just can't lie. Imagine Rashford debut goal.
Yeah, he's probably going to start as well because Watkins is apparently injured.
Wait, who are they playing?
Villa versus Spurs.
Oh, Villa v Spurs. Well, speaking of Villa, I'm watching Duran play for Al-Nassr right now. Anyway, I'm gonna say, well, yeah, I'm saying Villa win still. Villa's gonna probably win like 1-0.
Smelly 1-0. Hey, I'm going 3-1 Villa. They're gonna absolutely dog walk us. You know what I'm saying? We absolutely stink. We're awful. If we win, hooray! Through to the next round where we're gonna get knocked out. So
Bro, you struggled to beat Tamworth. So
there you go, bro. We're shit. Our season's over, man. But listen, thank you lot for watching, man. This has been a lit stream. We're gonna do this again. Make sure you guys get over to all the lads' channels. I'm gonna put their links in the title when I can go on YouTube Studio and do that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you sub to Zir, sub to Touchline, sub to Manx as well. And again, thank you for 500 subs. We're gonna hit 1K this year, bro. We're gonna hit 1K. Just keep showing the love, man. Share the love. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you lot in the next one. Hands out. Leave you out.
Remember. Make sure
6 p.m. 6 p.m. We'll make sure you're there, people.
Me, Manny, and Hotspur Cave live on my channel. Make sure you're there. I'll put the link in right now if you want. Hold on.
Yeah, drop the link in the chat. Get out of there, bruv. Cat is on foolishness. Don't buy a cat, people. Don't get kitten. They're jarring. They do stupid things. Bro, stop.
Make sure you're there, people. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you hit the likes up on it as well.
There you go, people. Catch you lot in a bit. Peace.